How can they stay focused? How do they gain that traction when they keep hitting those challenges and those roadblocks? They didn't get the client they wanted. They didn't hit the revenue metrics they needed to hit. They didn't get the hires. How do they power through that?
All right, so let's go back to that little lesson we just gave, okay, because this now helps us refocus. When we turn rejection into redirection, what we are doing is we are in a posture of learning. So we want to learn. What can we learn from that? Why did I get a no? Was it something I did, or is it a preference over here? Whether it be a customer, a new idea, a new product, and the audience, if you will, the customer base, the world said no. So instead of feeling like, oh, we got to go, okay, what do I learn here? And so what I do is I refocus on the desire. Okay. And I go, okay, what did I want from this? Where did I want to go? And I'm learning what I can learn. And now I'm resetting. And I think what we have to also embrace is not just the learning, but also understand that we're actually making progress. There's an old metaphor that's out on the internet, and it's beautiful. And it's about an old man who's walking down a country road one day, just strolling by himself. And there's a fence running along the dirt road that he's on. And he, out of this peripheral vision, he sees a little bit of movement. And he walks closer, and there's a vine that is attached to that fence post. And he sees a cocoon that's wobbling. And he looks closer, and he sees the little butterfly who's trying to finish metamorphosis and go from caterpillar to butterfly. And he sees the legs poking out, and they're moving, and then they stop. And he gets concerned. Then they start to go again, and then they stop. This time they don't move, and he goes, oh my goodness, I've got to rescue this butterfly from the struggle. So he pulls out a pocket knife, and he gently opens the cocoon, and the butterfly, now that the cocoon is open, flops up and immediately falls down to the ground and dies within seconds later. And so in his desire to relieve the butterfly from the struggle, he robbed it of the strength it needed to actually be what it was created to be. And so the thought process here is I'm going to learn from the rejection, but more importantly, I'm going to embrace it and realize that the mental and the emotional junk that comes with hearing no is actually preparing me. It is the process that prepares me to meet my full potential. And just like the butterfly, that butterfly needed to struggle. It needed to break out on its own because the struggle gives us the strength to move forward. So embrace those moments. And I think back to the story I told, I'm looking back on that. It really hurt, and it really made me question myself. But in the questioning, I got enough belief to keep staying with it. And so that's the game. Embrace the struggle, embrace the no's.
Strength comes from the struggle.
Yeah, no's are going to lead to yeses anyway. So if we stay in the game, we'll look back on the no's and go, who cares? It led me to the yes.